All right. So for round 2, we've got Stephen Tang, our national champion.
Really?
He won CanCon with Miracles, with top.
With top?
He's gone to the European beach, taking his top off.
Yep.
He's playing Topless Miracles.
Topless Miracles. And
on our right, we've got Gene Holand, Master Brewer Gene. I love a bit of Gene.
He's playing what we're calling Nick Fit. Now, I was there.
But it's Gene, so it's never
not,
Nick Fit.
It's not Nick Fit.
But he's got a bit of Veteran Explorer, a bit of Ramp.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there. It might be like Nick Fit, but I don't believe it is.
I know Stephen Tang's playing an interesting list, courtesy of our good friend Elton Wong in America.
Okay.
There's no Terminus in the main. No Terminus. So you're just relying on 4 players, 4 Snapcaster, and unexpectedly absent.
Well, I mean, makes sense. Not having the access to the reliability. Because
he wants to go deep on Mentor.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't have access to the top made the deck so consistent.
But with 4 Portent, 4 Jane's going to be on the play. Predict. That's a card.
Predict. It's not top though. It's just not top.
But it fulfills the same role of just being some more cantripping. Now, top was probably, some people call it oppressive. I didn't think it was. I think
it was consistent. It was just pure consistency. If the Miracles player assembled the combo, got the 2 cards in play, got the counterbalance, and got the top, your chance of winning, if you were playing a creature deck,
and
went down real fast.
A quick 6 from Tang with 0 lands.
Yep, no, it's no
Probably
good.
not a good start.
No, it's not a good start. Looks like
if he knows Gene's playing Veteran Explorer, maybe you can keep it.
Yeah, maybe. So it looks like Gene's holding. He's got a group of 7 he's going to keep.
He's got one of those enchantments that when it's like a quest, the quest for the something or other.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, God. Okay.
And I don't see a land in the 5, so going down to 4.
Oh, no good. So
the national champion against the ropes already.
Apparently playing landless Miracles as well. Landless.
He's just in the middle of the ocean topless. No land inside.
No land. So Gene's got to feel in a... We were having this discussion earlier.
Do you concede?
No, you play, right? You have to.
What are the likelihood that he wins?
Low, but not 0.
Not 0. Well, I mean, he's got some cards to catch back up. All right. Non-land. Land. Done.
Conceding is 100%.
Scry, land.
Scry's at the bottom.
I think he's got a handful of cantrips.
Oh, no, he had 2 lands.
He's got 2 lands.
He had 2 lands. All right. That's not too bad.
All right. So a polluted delta crack from Gene down to 19.
Yep. Gene just not under pressure here at all, feeling pretty safe against the top.
I don't know.
Does he know what he's playing? Does
Stephen always plays, and there we go. The quest for can we?
What is this card?
Quest for the Holy Grail of Gene. It's an Ascension, a vampire, perhaps. Blood Chief
Ascension.
All you Highlander players out there in the commentary, get at us. Let us know what it does.
That's a lot of text.
Do you think Stephen would force all that if he could?
If I knew what it did, I'd tell you. Look, honestly, we're going to have to get an Oracle text on that. I'll double check what it actually does.
All right, so we've got a land and a go.
No, of course it's the Ascension series, of course. So,
of course,
no, I Luminarch Ascension. There's a few of the other ones. I can't remember. There's a Beastmaster Ascension.
There's a Goblin one. You know that.
Of course, there's a red one. Of course, you know there's a Goblin one. So when an opponent, when a card goes to a graveyard, it gains a counter, and then once it has four counters. I would actually use the computer that is next to me, but the keyboard is actually missing, it would seem. So we'll have to get it up on our phone. I have to look at that. I'll speak to our tech guy.
There's a creature there. Oh, wow. Where are we going to be tested on our knowledge?
All right. So at the beginning, the Blood Chief Ascension. At the beginning of each end step, if an opponent lost 2 or more
life this turn,
yep.
You may put a quest counter on Blood Chief Ascension. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's grave from anywhere, if Blood Chief Ascension has 3 or more quest counters on it, you may have that player lose 2 life. If you do, you gain 2 life.
Wow.
In the deck playing cantrips.
Yep. So that's like one of the main... That's got to be like a primary win con here for Gene, right? Like, that's going to happen real fast.
I think the win con is Stephen mulliganing to 4.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty good win con.
He can't even fire off the brainstorm to fix his hand. It's just, what are you going to put back? A brainstorm?
Yeah. Look, getting brainstorm locked on a Mold of 4 is not great.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna tap the dude.
There's a veteran card?
Another card that we have no idea what it is.
Is it? What is it?
Is that Mayor of Averbrook?
No. It's something instinct. Tracker's instincts. Mill some number of cards and then do something. Look, I'm not sure. Gene with the brew.
That's a Grimflayer. I know what that card does.
No, what is? So Grimflayer. So Tracker's Instincts. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put a creature card from among them into your hand, and the rest
Another Goblin Ringleader.
Graveyard. With flashback for 2 and a blue.
So this probably works with Gene's Graveyard deck. So he's going to counterspell the Grimflayer.
Yeah, look, he just needs to try and keep as much stuff off the board as he can.
Probably. Yeah.
There's a counter on the Ascension.
No Flayer for you.
Yep. What is the creature that's in play there? I don't even know what that is.
It taps for mana.
So it's a Steward of Valorant.
Our producer says to us, it's a Steward of Valorant, obviously.
it's a mana dork of some description. So there's a Portent.
All right, there's an Unexpectedly Absent.
Another Portent and a Mentor? Or is that a Swords?
It's a Swords to Plowshares, a Portent, and Unexpectedly Absent.
Unexpectedly Absent.
So the card, what it does, you put the card X deep on top of the opponent's library.
Yep.
Where X is how far down it goes.
Yes.
I've explained that about as miserably as possible.
Yeah, so target permanent, you can put... is it non-land permanent or just permanent?
Non-land permanent.
Non-land permanent. So target non-land permanent goes X deep.
So what Steve was trying to do without the Terminus is to just use a lot of the value engines in Jace, Predict, Portent, draw some cards, put your things on the bottom of the library, mill it. Now there's a blue creature. Gene, what are you doing to us, son?
Like, I'm not going to lie. We don't know what these cards do, but neither did Steven. Steven's read every single one.
No, this is a Hussar. It's like a 1/3. It's blue. It's not Sky Hussar. Wow, we're doing great.
This is horrible. What have they done to us? He said it's Nick Fit. This is not Nick Fit.
No. This is precisely Nick Fit. The whole point of playing Nick Fit is that your opponent has no idea what's in the deck list. What does this card do? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's probably not threatening.
They're going to do something crazy. I know what that one is.
And a Deathrite Charm.
That's a Deathrite.
All right.
Well,
so probably have to plow.
Looks like the Ascension's going to... Yeah, so that's getting plowed. You just have to.
Deathrites need to go farming more often, in my opinion.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. I feel they'd be good at it.
You go farming?
Yeah.
I'm not much of the manual labourer type. I'm a sensitive boy.
No, I mean, they...
Look at that. The Brainstorm has got tops on it. It's got Sensei's Divining Top on the Brainstorm. Some people struggle to let things go. All right, a land, Unexpectedly Absent, and a Ponder.
Yeah, so the Ponder's going to help... Still doesn't have the third land. I know, does he has a fetch?
I think he'd love Terminus right about now.
I agree. I think it's interesting just not playing a Terminus at all. Like
there's 4 on the sideboard.
Fair enough. I suppose you're relying game 1 on just getting, as you say, the value engine going, get the mentors going.
Have you ever seen so much Durdle in your life?
There's a lot of Durdle.
This is King Durdle.
This is a lot of Durdle. Even the deck that's doing stuff is still still Durdling.
This is really... I mean, I know Steven's mulligan to 4.
So, Elbow SEA has just commented on Gene's stallion likeness.
I love Gene so much. Gene's one of our national treasures.
With his brewing ability.
Have you seen what he plays in Highlander? He won with goblins. Anyone that can win anything with goblins is okay with me.
He played mono, like actual mono red goblins? Or
No. It's like there's 2 goblins in the whole thing, but he calls it goblins. It's like red black. It plays Dark Confidant. He's like, I don't play the bad ones, just play the good ones. I'm like, but they're all bad, Gene. They're all bad.
It's the guy that plays goblins.
There's a Seinfeld episode where there's Gene's picks.
Oh, yeah.
And Elaine says, I hate Gene's picks. Gene's picks sucks.
Yep.
Gene Holland's picks rule.
Yep. Fair enough. Stephen having another read.
Well, you know what? He's got to learn the deck eventually, right? Welcome to Legacy. National champion of Legacy.
Yeah. So, like, I was walking past the table just as the match was starting, or about to start, and so our table judge speaks to Gene and asks him what he's playing, and Gene goes to hand in the deck and says, "No, wait, it's just Nick Fit. It's just Nick Fit. It's like Nick Fit."
To be honest, I wouldn't know what half the cards in Nick Fit do. So we're going to crack fetch land, and in response, we're going to unexpectedly absent the quest for Blood Chief's Ascension.
Yep.
Oh, I nailed it.
Nailed it. Got it first try. So that's going to go...
It'll go on top of his library, and then he'll shuffle it away.
Yep. Good.
Value.
Yep. It is a solid removal card, in Highlander. I played it for a while.
Unexpectedly absent.
Yeah. It's... You get them. You really feel like you got someone when they crack a fetch and you make them bury their Planeswalker or something.
There's a lot of good about the new Topless Miracles lists. Obviously, that would give anything for top, like probably their whole left hand.
Yep.
Not the right hand, but the left hand you can spare up, you know. But Unexpectedly Absent changes a lot of matchups.
Yeah.
The Death and Taxes matchup versus Miracles used to be, I found it very favoured for Death and Taxes because you had Sword of Fire and Ice.
Yes.
They could never kill it post game one.
No.
All you ever had to do was put one creature on it.
Yep, and you got it.
Draw a card. Unexpectedly Absent changes that whole dynamic where you end up in a spot where you can't ever do anything because it's just going to get shuffled away.
Yep.
Or it's on top of your library and then they predict it away and then they counterspell it and then all of a sudden all these really conditional cards start becoming live.
Was that a Noxious Gearhulk? Did I just see a Noxious Gearhulk in Gene's hand?
This is a card I was looking through his deck before. It has Dredge 4. You can sacrifice it to gain like 1 life or maybe it's 4. I can't remember which.
Yep.
But it has Dredge. Gain a life, Dredge. Oh, if you sacrifice it, you draw a card.
Draw a card as well. Huh.
And it's black.
3 color cost. 4/4.
All right, so you're going to fire for another ponder from Steven.
Yeah.
He's actually in this.
He's in this. He's not losing.
Snapcaster, swords, dab.
Yep. A lot of dabbing. I swear, there's one card left in Gene's hand, and I honestly think it's a Noxious Gearhulk, but I'm not sure.
No one works harder than Gene to draw cards not in good colours for drawing cards.
No, he missed the camera. He tried. He's trying. No.
Is that a Noxious Gearhulk?
I think it's a Noxious Gearhulk. No, apparently it's not a Noxious Gearhulk, but it looks very similar to a Noxious Gearhulk.
Now, if Gene plays anything super threatening, Soul of Innistrad.
So, the card in his hand is 4 double black, Death Touch 6/6.
Return up to 3 target creature cards from your graveyard. What?
To your hand. And exile Soul of Innistrad from your graveyard. Return up to 3 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand.
Basically, Ancestral Recall.
Pretty much.
Basically. What a combo with the Dredge. Is that a 3 wishes? No. Come on, Gene. It's not a 3 wishes, is it?
I think it's a 3 wishes. This is glorious. This is absolutely glorious. We are just being taken on a tour of Magic right now.
You know what the really funny part is? We got the tier 1.5 deck. You know, not 3 people at GP Vegas 9-0'd with it.
Yep.
It's beaten the absolute crap out of Miracles. Okay, on a mulligan to 4, sure.
Yep.
The Snapcaster Plow is going to be really funny. It's not going to do anything.
Nope.
What's he going to do? Ambush Viper, plow something, sacrifice it, draw a card, dredge it back for soul.
Look, he could probably playing Ambush Viper. Oh my god. So, still yet to see what... I mean, I believe this is a combo deck of some description, but right now Gene is beating...
No. Gene don't play combo. Gene's like me. He'll play anything but combo.
So he's just playing bad creatures?
He's just playing a whole bunch of synergy. He's going to outcard you. He's going to outdraw. He's going to outgas you. He's going to come up with more cards and he's going to make your head spin. Your head spinning yet?
Yeah,
my head's spinning.
My head's definitely spinning. Man, this is, like I said, this is just literally...
All right, so he plows it and Tang gets blown out by... Well, I mean, it's not really blown out.
No. Not
it has to go to the bin and then he'll block that and he can theoretically slam Jace and hope it does something.
Yep. But Gene has the Soul of Innistrad in the bin.
Is that 3 wishes?
I think that's 3. It looks like 3 wishes. What was sorry?
It's Zer's weirding.
What? All right, this is glorious. So apparently it makes you reveal your hand No, it doesn't. He's getting forced
Players
to will.
play with their hands revealed. If a player will draw a card, he or she reveals it instead. Then any other player may pay 2 life. If a player does, put that card into its owner's graveyard. Otherwise, that player draws a card. You understand that?
No, that's a lot of words. That's a lot of words.
Steven's just going to force a will and has no idea what to do.
I think... what did we just witness? There was a game of Magic there somewhere.
Melbourne is one of the pinnacles, one of the absolute pinnacles of legacy in the world as it is right now. What we're witnessing right now, we've seen Eldrazi versus a random 4-color deck, and now we're seeing Nick Fit versus Miracles.
Yeah, look. Wow. Is it even Nick Fit? Like, what? Nick Fit's strange in itself. That combo is bizarre, but awesome. I didn't see a single card I recognised from the Nick Fit list.
Jane's a Highlander guy. He loves a bit of Highlander. And the thing with Highlander, it's not for everyone. It's not for me personally.
No.
You have to dig deep into the card pool. Magic's got 18,000 cards, and all we ever do is play Delver and Ponder and Preordain and Brainstorm and Lightning Bolt and Death Rush.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's just my deck. I've just named 3/4 of the decks in Legacy right now.
Basically, Team Australia, right?
Do you know? Yeah, Team Australia. Do you know what Gene says? No.
Just
Not interested. Don't really care.
I'm a play my cards.
I'm going to play my cards. These are my cards. I paid for them. I'm going to play them. I'm going to beat you with them.
He's pulling out the crate of cards from under his bed and seeing what he can muster up.
Gene's got Ponder and Stifle under his bed gathering dust. These cards that you can get for $1 on eBay.
Right, let's see if we can actually recognise
Good luck.
some of this deck.
Good luck.
Was that a Cabal Therapy?
Yeah, for the combo with Veteran Explorer.
I believe that was a Cabal. We're going to try. He sideboarded
I
some
still
number
think
of cards.
that Steven is incredibly favoured in this matchup. If he actually got anything going with, say, Monastery Mentor...
Yeah, well,
there's nothing.
Or lands. Lands are good too.
Not starting with 7 cards with 4 cards. What Steve wants to do, and it's up to him. He's the Miracles pilot.
Yep.
Does he want to go for the Terminus route, or does he want to go for the Turbo Mentor plan?
Well, I mean,
and I think the Turbo Mentor plan is better.
I agree. In all seriousness, that I don't feel that what Gene just did is what the deck's meant to do. I feel like there's meant to be some amount of synergy, not just a bunch of creatures coming out.
You grossly underestimate Gene.
Or overestimate, I'm not sure.
He's not interested in some quick fancy combo kill. He's interested in the grind. You know, like some people turn up to play Magic with like a combo deck, and they're like, "I'm just here for 5 minutes each game." Gene wants to maximize his entry money.
Maximum time.
He came to next level game, not next level game. He came to general games in Caulfield. He paid his money, and he's saying, "I'm going to squeeze value out of that money I've put in.
I'm going to get my maximum playing time.
I'm getting my time on the camera.
Yep.
You know, look at me.
Yep.
I've got everything. I'm going to confuse Marcus and Steve in the booth."
Understatement. Right. Well, all right. So both players shuffling up for game 2. Let's see if
let's see if Stephen keep all hand game 1. No land.
Land? No land.
No land.
Oh
my goodness!
Come on, Stephen.
If the producer could let Stephen know to do a dab, maybe his luck will change. A dab on camera, by the way.
So, looking at... We have a Grimflayer...
Double Cabal Therapy.
Therapy.
We've got the quest. Was that a dab and I missed it? Please don't tell me.
Oh,
he dabbed. It doesn't count. He's got to do it again.
We got the dab, but we definitely missed the dab. We need like a dab cam.
Dab counter?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So...
No worries, elbows. It's all good.
Here we go. No, here we go. Dab cam.
Dab cam.
He's going to dab.
Ready?
Yeah. Now we just can't lose, right? Like,
he doesn't look pleased, does he?
It was a very It seemed like he kind of wasn't.
He's got a land and he's got some cantrips.
He's got a land. He's got to feel good about that.
Oh, poor Steven.
Sorry. Elbow C. Sorry, buddy. We just turned on a bot in the chat there. I think it got a little bit overzealous on the caps there. We might just disable that. I don't think we need to be so harsh. But Zer's Weeding did elicit some amount of reaction.
It does these things.
It does. The best part is Steven did the correct thing. He force-willed it because he did not know what it did.
Yeah, it's correct. If you don't know what it does, it's got a lot of text. Probably possible.
Counter it. Even though you're about to lose on what doesn't matter. Counter it.
All right, so Gene's going down to 6. He's going to ascribe Veteran Explorer to the top. Interesting combo. He's got the Birthing Pod. So I believe that's a tropical island in his hand. I could be wrong. I'm looking at
I think it's a trop.
a square inch of...
It looks like it could be a trop or a Badlands. It's a trop.
It could be anything.
So there's the Deathrite.
Down Deathrite Shaman, and there's a
Probably
plow.
getting ploughed.
Not getting plowed.
Not getting ploughed.
All right, he's drawing his second land. It's a good start.
What's the line there? What's the reason for not ploughing?
Oh, he scried the island to the top and he wanted to keep it.
Yeah, wanted to keep the land, of course. Yep. Correct play and stuff. Yeah, you know.
Mana efficiency is not good. He's only got one land.
Nope. All right. So yeah, there's the main. Unfortunately, it has to be main phase, not what Stephen. Not ideal, but
It's fine. Steven's happy to play the slow game. He's not in any rush. So we're going to fire for Ponder here.
Fires off the Ponder. Hopefully, he's going to pull at least a land.
A Brainstorm, a Fetch Land, and another Swords to Plowshares.
Seems fine.
A good mix of lands and spells.
Yep. Got the Fetch there as well to go with the Brainstorm. Good position.
I like drawing the land here. Protect the Brainstorm from Kabar Therapy.
Yep. Yeah, it gives you the option based on, and then obviously based on what Gene does this next turn, gives you the option next turn of...
I think it's an underrated thing to protect cards on top of your library.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Jason Mind Sculptor's really fallen out of Legacy. It's really only played by Topless Miracles. I can't think of anything else that is remotely threatening.
The plays of Jace. I mean, I've seen it in some test lists.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it in a couple... Not the one we saw in round one, but I've definitely seen it in a couple of test lists. But
we're about to see the Nitro Glycerin Explosion, my friend.
All right, this should be good.
We're going to see Veteran Explorer.
All right.
Cabal Therapy. Flashback. Strip your hand.
Oh, good.
Get 2 more lands.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
Sometimes it's just not very good, though, is it? Like, you name Force of Will. Right? Yeah. They usually name Force of Will. That's the card that you name.
Yeah, name Force correctly.
So now he'll play Veteran Explorer, probably take the Snapcaster Mage, but it all doesn't really matter.
What's the blue card?
That's Predict.
That is Predict. Okay, yep.
So, yep. I don't think Stephen cares one iota.
Nope.
Take a spell, I'll Snapcaster it.
Yep.
Take Snapcaster, I've got the spell.
Yep.
It's all interchangeable.
Yeah. Taking the...
I feel like you have to take Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, I agree that the body's relevant.
But the sword cuts both ways. Stephen plays basics. I sort of forgot about that.
Yeah, he does.
You notice that lovely planes that Stephen's playing? That's Ayers Rock.
Oh, it's the APAC.
There's a kangaroo.
Yeah, that's the APAC. That's an expensive basic planes, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout outs to Kiwi Speed Bump, Matt Vaughan from the Salt Mine podcast in our chat.
Yep. Good to see some of our friends,
our international friends,
jumping
New
in.
Zealand jumping in.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, so if he's playing the APAC,
yeah, and he's got the APAC Islands too.
Oh, they're the APAC Islands.
He takes his deck seriously.
Yeah, respect for the basics.
All right, 3 matters only. Mentor.
Here we go. So Mentor next turn, hoping to probably fire. Given if Gene gives him a target, he'll probably fire off the unexpectedly.
He'll just fire that off, predict it away, draw some cards, get some dudes.
Yeah,
that's it.
Get some dudes, go to town. So demonstrating what the Miracles deck wants to do.
All right, 4 mana. How's your 4 mana?
Pod.
Birthing Pod.
That's a card.
That's going on top of his library.
That's a card. Was a card.
Gene looks at the one land in his hand. Don't do this to me. Birthing Pod.
Yep.
Gene is all class.
Yep.
And Steven's Monk token's out. So now we're going to predict it away, draw 2 cards, get a dude, bash for 5.
Yep, 5. Predict, trigger, get a monk, trigger prowess on both the...
You underestimated Topless Miracles, didn't you?
Maybe I overestimated Gene's deck. I don't know.
No, this is what it does, right? And look at that. He's got 3 blue spells. He's going to fire some cantrips. He'll probably just kill in this turn. I see a Portent.
Yep.
There we go. I actually gave him those Portents, by the way. He's never paid me the money.
Oh.
Mate, what a target you.
Spicy.
He's seen a 4th card down, I believe.
So
I do this so often
that
I know the rule interaction.
Oh, really?
Look at the top card, shuffle the rest.
Yep, okay. Yep. So we've got a judge call. Just a slight mistake there. Yep.
The confirmation from producer that is in fact what happened.
Yep.
It happens all the time. Apparently, the two feature matches are actually having a fight of who can do it more times.
So apparently
it's happened 4 times. Justin Ventura's done this 4 times.
4 times. So we actually have a second table going. If this round, so we have the option to flip to a second game, just being played next to these guys. Actually, if this match does finish fast enough, but given how Gene likes to eke out the value, probably not going to see it.
I don't think Stephen cares about anything at all right now.
Yep.
So 2 spells cast, so it's a 4 and a 3.
Yep.
That's 7. 20 minus 7? 15. Ah, gotcha. 13.
So three tokens in play.
Oh, we're going to predict it. No. Yeah, I like it. Give him the dead draw. He's got counterspell, predict.
Yeah, look, I don't think you.
Is there a world in which Steven loses this game?
Look, based on some
he's trying to work out the damage output here now.
Yeah, but based on some of the cards that we've seen in Sheen's deck, maybe.
I believe that's double counterspell.
Yeah, look, that's less likely.
Predict, brainstorm. All right, here we go. Predict.
It's going to be hard for Steven to lose from here, but
I think he'll just kill him this turn.
I don't know what Steven's got in his deck.
Predict, brainstorm, counterspell, you're dead.
Yeah,
I haven't done the maths, but that mentor usually works in ways that kill you.
Yeah, he's got 3 tokens already. That's 12. Yeah, so that's 12 damage. Yeah, it's enough. Plus the mentor.
So it's not often that you see a control deck becoming the hyper aggressive deck.
No,
but that's the plan with cutting Terminus, that you can lean more heavily because Monastery Mentor becomes a moat in a lot of situations. I played enough green-white X-Maverick sort of decks against Mentor where they can just build up a huge army and then they overwhelm you over the top.
It works well enough, long enough. Definitely.
Do you really need Terminus against a deck full of these funny spells and... Not really. I mean, if he had Sensei's Divining Top, probably.
Maybe. I think you leave it in. It's just free.
Yeah.
But, yeah, again, I still want to see what Gene's deck does. I don't know what it does.
You're overestimating it. He just wants to draw some cards and beat down.
He won game 1. He won game 1 of this match. Obviously, Mulder 4, but he won round 1.
Yeah.
Surely, he didn't have to buy. He played the round.
Brian Weissman, I'm gonna summarize here. Brian Weissman was the inventor of the deck called The Deck.
The Deck, right?
It was a blue-white. It was actually 5 color, but it was a blue-white base control deck.
Yep.
And it pioneered the concept of card advantage.
Sure.
And he wrote a huge thesis on it. And what he said was, he who has more resources has more options.
Sure.
The more options you have, the more chance you have to win the game. Yep. So he was playing cards like Jame Day Tome, draw a card. We talked about this earlier. It all links in.
All right, good.
And then he also came up with the concept of virtual card advantage.
Virtual card advantage. Right? Now we're going deep.
Gene has no creatures that fly. Here we go.
So this is table 2. Our 4-color Deserator against Justin's Grixis. So this is a state and a half. So we have a true name. Oh my god, it came up. So the true name Nemesis is in play. Is that a Chains?
Is it Chains?
That's a Chains of Mephistopheles.
Justin, don't do it to yourself. Concede, buddy.
Graham putting on a show. So we're there just in time to watch Justin's board get wiped by a toxic deluge. Not sure what the Pithing Needle's named. I'm going to assume it's on the Tez, given the Tez is on 3. Justin, look, not in a good spot. That's 2 swords in play. Looking like Graham's got this one pretty tied up.
Yeah, this matchup's horrible for Dogger. This matchup's absolutely horrible.
Oh, nice pith. Actually, stealing the Pithing Needle doesn't change its target, does it?
It doesn't enter?
No, it doesn't change. So, doesn't do anything. Good. Oh, well, tax going to go up.
I admire Justin's... Admire is a word. I admire Justin's decision, if you will, to not, not scoop it up.
Look. Anyway, we're back to our main feature.
So as we're talking about the virtual card advantage. Moat is virtual card advantage. And mental will act on the same principle.
Okay.
If you can't attack with your 8 guys, you've 8 for 1 them. And turn 1 thoughts is Steven's mulliganed a lot this game. He's down to 5.
He's down to 5 again.
But look at that, mentor or brainstorm. It has to be the mentor. You'll
You
deal
take
with
the
it
mentor,
later on.
right? You take the
Well,
mentor.
he's actually got Cabal Therapy, so you just take Brainstorm, call it a day.
Yeah. And
Gene's got a Fact or Fiction in hand.
of course he does. He's playing Fact or Fiction.
Gene's my boy.
Oh my god! Was it Jerry T? Or what was the quote from Jerry T when he was playing some horrible aggro deck? And he's like, "This isn't your grandfather's grandfather.
This ain't your daddy's Allura deck.
This ain't your grandfather's Allurant."
Yeah, it was from a GP Columbus, I think it was.
All I can think of right now is Gene talking about this deck and saying, "This isn't your daddy's Nick Fit."
All right, he's going to play a land and pass the turn.
Oh man, yeah. Stephen not in a great spot. Didn't see what he drew.
I assume it was like an irrelevant land.
Speaking of irrelevant cards, so there's the Ascension again, and some kind of 2-cost mana dork.
The Steward of Valoran.
Yep.
It's got vigilance. It's half a batter skull. You know? Bashing for 2.
Oh my god.
It looks like Gene's got things to do.
Yep.
Do we want to? Oh no, not a Harkin. No, it is, isn't it? Oh yes, it's back to fiction.
Let's play a game. Actually, just
Zer's Weeding, Deathrite Charm, Birthing Pod, Veteran Explorer, Misty Rainforest. Which one you want, kid?
let's play. Kiwi Gene Machine. The deck title's been updated to Gene Machine,
And yet my name hasn't been changed. Interesting. Interesting for the producer. Stephen with a V.
Stephen with a V. Actually, funny. Kiwi pointing out that on the previous when we did jump over to table 2, that Graham continuing on the quality plays and electing to not Dak fade in his opponent.
Draw 2, discard 4. All right, so he gives him the Birthing Pod and the Zer's Weirding. Jeez. All right.
So, yep. The Gene Machine is a rolling. Although right now it seems to be beating...
Gideon.
Gideon. That's spicy. I like that. I like that a lot in this deck.
I'm not sure how Gene beats this.
I don't think he does.
We're just going to make it 2-2.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yep.
go.
And I think we're going to make a lot of them. I think we're making a lot of 2-2s.
Make a 2-2, block your 2-2 with Vigilance, profitably.
Yep.
See, Planeswalker's a virtual card advantage. It's now one card will trade with that and continue to keep trading.
Oh, Planeswalkers.
We're taking you all back to 1994 Magic Theory.
You should write a book about it.
So the white face down card will be the token, but no, there's a token that's looks like a bee or a bug.
That's a Night Ally.
It's a night owl.
That is the correct. That's the correct token. That's a Night Ally.
Gotta say, it looks awfully like a cockroach from this angle.
It does. It is a knight on a bull-ish horse thing.
Looks like something out of Lord of the Rings.
Definitely does. Warg Rider or something.
It still looks like a cockroach from this angle. Maybe if I turn my right, no, it still doesn't look. Oh, I can see it's a bit like a pig if I turn to my right. Maybe he's riding a boar, a wild boar. 2-2.
Yeah. So, the request from Albo SCA is to resolve
Can he even cast Zer's Weirding? He's got all non-blue jewels. Does he have 2 scrublands and a savannah?
Yeah, he does. And a fetch that can he get? So he's got a marsh flats. He can get underground sea off the flats, right?
Or Tundra.
Oh, is he playing Tundra? Oh, God knows, might as well be, right?
Zer's Weirding, no, it's 3 and 1 blue. So
he can. Here we go.
Why not?
Get the blue.
Get the Gene Machine rolling. Fire it up.
Get it in there, boys. So there's a fish in the deck. There's the I can't even think what
Gourmet Gangler.
No, the other protection from player. I just saw
True
it.
Name Nemesis.
True Name Nemesis in the deck because apparently he's not only playing Merfolk, not a fish. Well,
he swims.
Arguable.
Oh no!
Oh, here it is. So it's weirding.
Was there any reason to not Birthing Pod that dude
Oh,
into a true name nemesis?
interesting question from Jetty Goff. He actually did cast a Fact of Fiction without a blue source, and we missed it. I think you should probably maybe call. I think we're gonna call a judge on that one. Good pickup.
Whoever Jedi Goff is, you are an actual Jedi.
Yeah.
Or I'm just not very clever.
We're too amused by Gene's deck to enforce rules.
The Gene machine doesn't care about rules.
I don't need no blue.
Does Fact of Fiction have double blue as well?
No, it's blue and 3.
Interesting. You'd think it would be more. It'd be more heavily
more blue.
Yeah.
More of a blue spell.
Yeah.
No. So, what happened? I'm actually not sure of the resolution of this. So we'll throw that one over to Jimbo. Yep. Elbow.
Is this one of those things where it's going to be too far gone?
I think so. I think that was
irreparable board state.
Yeah, I think that was at least a turn and a bit ago. Minimum of a turn ago. It's probably over a turn and a half, 2 turns now. So I believe that it's FNM. So we're gonna jump back to us.
Let's bring it back. The Gene machine.
The Gene machine. I'm not gonna lie. When I walked in today and sat down and thought we're gonna cast some legacy, I did not expect to see the game 1 we saw, the round 1, and the round 2 we're now experiencing.
I played. I've gone off the blue train for a little bit. I've been playing Punishing Maverick for a bit.
Yep.
Shout outs to Ethan Gajewski from America, top 8 GP Montreal. I think
Maverick with the punishing fires, right?
Yeah. Yep. So it's a smashed combo yesterday. Smashed Ant 2-0.
Yes.
Green Sun Zenith for. If you heard that, I nailed it. I predicted the judge call.
So, yep.
Head judge Jimbo Jones, Goblin playing Dowling.
Local level 2. Plays the bad cards in the legacy.
It's too far gone to rewind.
Yep. So the ruling was you can rewind or not. But if you rewind, you must rewind totally. And the state was too far gone to be able to rewind. So... Yep. Yeah, so Kiwi pointing out it was 2 turns ago, and just don't be a muppet. I share that sentiment. I definitely share that sentiment. So anyway, Zer's.
All right. So
where were we? So Zer's wording. What is it? How did you?
Zer's weeding.
Weeding is weeding. Okay, it has resolved.
It's weird, isn't it?
Weird. Right, so that's resolved.
Why are we not casting Birthing Pod here?
What's going on? What? Okay, blocked. Blocked? No, what happened? What just happened?
He Cabal Therapied.
Okay.
Flashed it back.
Yep.
Did something with a. Yeah, I'm gonna need a name on this one too, Mr. Producer. Is it Harkin? Is that right? It's got something. It's got a cane at somewhere.
Look, that's a long name. That's a long name.
It's one of those Cold Snap cards. The old flashback to Ice Age.
Oh, yep.
Have you heard the story about Cold Snap?
Which one?
Okay, so the story about Cold Snap was that Homelands was such a bad set, it was actually a mistake.
Yeah, right.
And it was a joke. And that Cold Snap was lost files. Thank you, Elbows. The card's called Harkon.
Harkon, right.
So they said, oh, no, we found the files. Here they are. It's a bit of a lie, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
They've since retracted that.
Yeah, look, there's been some questionable printings of Magic cards.
Yeah, show and tell especially.
So the board state as it stands, we have a Gideon, LA of Zendikar, pooping out some tutus.
Bashing it. He's not sure what to do.
Holding the fort, maybe. And Gene is a role in the Gene machine.
Let's pull up Harkin. So it's Harkin Stromgold Scourge. You may play Harkin from your graveyard, but not from anywhere else.
Okay.
As long as it's in play, you may play night cards from your graveyard. When Harkin is put into a graveyard play, you lose 2 life.
Night cards?
Yes.
Knights, as in knights, right? Oh,
yes,
good.
Like the Knight allies.
So I wonder how many knights Gene is playing in. So that's how he played it. So the Valoran that's in play is a knight.
How did he get the Harkin. Oh, he therapied himself.
He therapied himself. Yeah, put it into the bin, played it. Combo. It's a combo deck.
I don't think Stephen has any idea what's happening right now.
I don't have any idea what's happening right now. So
Jane's down to 7. Is Stephen Tang just playing Death and Taxes with like Tundras?
basically,
Gideon oppressive in all formats.
Yeah, look, Gideon is very good. Gideon's very good. He's holding. So Gene has 3 cards in hand, rather. So one is a pod, and 2 I can't see. One's green and one is blue.
One is that Hussar thing from before.
Yep. And the green one
is that search the ringleader thing for a creature.
Yeah.
With flashback with blue.
Yes. Yep.
All right, so now we're going to birthing pod. Hopefully, we're going to go get.
So sacking it,
activate it. Get Tuno Nemesis. I highly encourage getting Tuno Nemesis.
I think that's correct.
And here we go. The stupid fish coming out. Wow! Update from the other feature match table. Justin just won 2-1.
Interesting.
Is that a mistake? What went wrong?
Greg, we're going to have some words with Graham later.
I don't know what he did. I'm curious to know for my own knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, interesting.
I'm sure Graham will tell us that his deck just pooped out on him or something. It's like...
No, Graham's pretty honest with himself when he makes mistakes.
It probably pooped out.
Yep.
No, we're not getting True Name. We're getting Still Moon Cavalier, which is also a knight.
So what we're saying, this is a knight. So this is a knight tribal deck.
Yeah, this is the Gene Knight Tribal Machine deck. All right, so Still Moon Cavalier. It's 1 white or black and another white or black. It's a zombie knight.
The deck name's been updated. Knight Tribal Machine.
It has protection from white and black.
Oh.
So basically, it's basically True Name Nemesis.
Yep.
It gains flying until end of turn for 1 white, and you can pump it up. Oh, it's like the Ice Age cards. There's Knight of Stromgold.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No, Order of the Ebon Hand, Mr. Producer. I've just been told Order of the Ebon Hand and Knight of Stromgold is a combo. The card in play is a combo. They are literally the exact same card with a different name. I've played my fair share of Necropotence decks.
Yeah, fair enough.
None of them playing combo.
Yep.
They're all just... It's just Black Knights.
Yep.
Black Knights. Drain Life. Hintertorque. Necro. Drain Life. Corrupt. Black Knight. Dab.
So that's a 4-4, right? Or is it a 4-3?
It's a 2-1.
It's a 2-1. Why did he get that over a True Name?
It's basically got protection from him.
So does True Name. True Name does have protection from him.
But it's a knight, so if it dies, you can cast it again.
Oh my god! All right, so
Steven's questioning his life choices right now. I mean, theoretically, you can make it a 4-1.
Yeah, look. This has been a game. Games.
Yeah, something's happened.
Magic has been played. So yeah, look. All
right, we're gonna bash. No, we're not.
No, we're not. No,
what does this card do? What does this card do?
So this is there's a clock. It's some form of a clock.
So you asked us before, how does Gene's deck win?
Badly.
We're seeing it. It may not be pretty, but it does get there.
Yep. It's definitely the Gene Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah. This is Gene's bruise. I mean, what did you expect when we put Gene Holand on camera?
So Gene had an idea for a deck, right? And he was going to win with a card. And then he's picked as many,
No. Gene didn't think about how to win the game. He just thought about how to play the game.
Yeah, right.
We'll win later on. Winning is
secondary.
Important.
Winning is secondary. Right. So the Rube Goldberg machine is...
Perfect information.
...is winding up your... So it's the Gene Knight Tribal Rube Goldberg machine is what we're calling the deck.
All right, so another lovely top deck. Maybe we can sack the Knight, the Harkin, go get something else, cast it again, lose 2... Gene's not at 2, is he?
Yeah, Gene's on 2.
Oh, so, yeah, he's on 2.
Steven's been doing work with the Gideon, man.
Where have we been for the last 30 minutes?
I don't know.
There's 5 minutes left in the round.
What's happened?
Me and Sydney waxing poetically about virtual card advantage.
So there's a
quarter hussar, another knight.
It's Knight Tribal. The deck is Knight Tribal. Gene lied to us. He said it was Nick Fit. It's Knight Tribal.
Hello, Callum. Lovely for you to join us. A boy from England, London, right. International, New Zealand, London. Let's get Greece on the map.
Yeah, let's get them all here. All right. I'm confused.
So is chat. Chat. If you have any idea what's going on in the Gene Night Tribal machine,
yeah. Look. Yeah.
Let's go grab a creature. Come on, Gene.
So, look. Can Gene stall? Like, obviously, you don't want to stall. That's cheating.
Well, he can everything.
he can just block, right? But how does he win? He's about to go to time. He's about to go to turns, and it looks like his win con.
And we've got 5 minutes to get to that.
His win con is drained for 2.
Wait, he can cast night cards from the graveyard. Hearken, the synergies just all come in. And we got a 1 minute time extension from the judge ruling.
Yes.
Here we go. I mean, Adjacent Mind Sculptor probably wins, but
I think
Ponder probably another land. All right. So Stephen's drawn literally every deck in his land.
Every deck in Well, yeah, that suits the game that we've played. It's rather backwards.
Make another night. See, Stephen now can't win.
Can he not? He can't, right?
He can't. He just can't win from here.
He could have won maybe 5 turns.
All right, so we're being explained that Zur and Bloodchief makes it impossible for Stephen to draw cards. I don't know what this means, chat.
How does this work?
Right. So he can mill his library? Is this how this works? I've been informed. So he puts a card in the library, then he gains 2 life because of the enchantment. You doubted Gene's ability to brew. So
I'm just
Stephen will draw the card. Then it goes in the using Hearken.
Yep.
Puts it in the bin.
Yep.
Gain 2 life. Pay 2 life. Gain 2 life. Stephen can say. Yeah, classic legacy combo from 2007?
Maybe. Well, that was...
We'll bring it back to the booth.
Oh, that was great.
Just to finish up what has been an eclectic 2 rounds of Legacy.
Oh.
We've seen a lot of rubbish.
My head is spinning. My head is absolutely spinning right now.
To be fair, Stephen drew a hot garbage. But look at that, Gene. Give us a smile. And he was saying to me, Gene was saying to me he was embarrassed to be on camera. He was worried. He's like, I won round 1 and now you put me on camera and I'm embarrassed. He's 2-0. He's 2-0.
He's 2-0 with hot garbage. All right. In all seriousness, though, that was cool. That was really cool.
That was great.
So that was round 3. No, sorry, round 2. We'll be going to round 3.
We're going to round 3.
I believe we're playing 4 rounds.
4 rounds tonight. Hop into pre-release. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
We'll be jumping straight into... So if the old cards aren't quite tickling your fancy...
Yeah, if the cards that we don't know...
the really old cards.
You don't know what these cards are. Don't worry. Pre-release is coming up. We don't know any of those cards either.
All right. Anyway, stay with us. We'll be back for round 3.